Hello and welcome to another snapshot video. Today we will be looking at the 1.9 Snapshot 15W33B. Not too many changes again this time, but there are some pretty cool ones. The first one that I will show you is there are now a couple more stats, and these are found in your statistics. These can be added to scoreboard, similar to what we looked at before. But if we look at items or blocks or anything like that, we've now got picked up and dropped. So this will take count of how many dirt blocks I've picked up and how many I've dropped. So if we get some of these, if I drop one, and then if we go pick it up, it will, in our statistics, not tell us that we've done that, but that's the idea for it. So maybe it's just a little bit buggy. I did have this set up as a scoreboard earlier, and when I was dropping things and picking up, it was changing on the scoreboard, so it's probably something I've done. But that is a new thing that will be doing stuff. I don't know how that will change the game yet. I did see some ideas from players that were saying it would be cool if, for example, if you littered a lot in your world and didn't clean anything up, you got more bad things spawning, but if you cleaned up more and kept things good, you got more rare things spawning. I think something like that could be cool as long as it's not too game changing. I'd definitely be happy to go with it. One of the next changes that I do want to show you, which was kind of changed in between snapshots, so a lot of you probably know about this, is actually the particles in Minecraft. It used to be before that they were entities and they would cause a lot of lag, a lot of FPS drop. They've now actually been changed slightly differently. I don't know the exact ins and outs, but it does mean that you don't get an FPS drop with it, and I will demonstrate that in just a second. But first, I need to show you this. This is a new item in the game, and this is Dragon's Breath. Now, you do get this from the dragon, surprisingly, and you will get that with glass bottles by right-clicking on his breath. We will go and do that a little bit later, but I just want to show you the basics of all of this first before we start exploring. Now, the idea with this item is that you will put it into a brewing stand, and you will put this into the items section, and then that will have to... How do I word this? You have to use splash potions at the bottom, and what that will give you are these new potions, which are the lingering potions, which is a new type. So if we go into our creative inventory, in fact, if we just have a look for lingering, you'll see all of the potion types are now available in lingering form. So if we have any splash potion in here, we just add the Dragon's Breath, and that will turn these into the lingering potions. But of course I can't put these in there because you have to do it by putting the normal ones through. That will probably be changed again. It is a snapshot. These things do change quite often, but these lingering potions differ from splash potions. Well, let me show you. So if I throw this at the ground now, you will see a bunch of particles appear, and these particles will stay where they are, and they will shrink down smaller and smaller till it's just one block, and then they will disappear. Now, with a splash potion, if you throw a splash potion and there's nothing in the area, nothing will be affected by it. However, if you throw a lingering potion and a mob or a player walk into it, you can see at the top there, I have been affected by the potion, and I will now have the speed effect. So that's how the lingering potion works. So it's a pretty awesome thing. It's a really cool, really cool effect. So for example, if we throw this towards the pig, and then, oh, he's gone the wrong way. I was hoping we could push him into it. Maybe if we trick him into it. There you go. He's now in it. He should be affected by the potion. But that's how it works. So my understanding is that players and mobs do absorb the cloud. So by going through it, you do take up you do use some of the cloud, if that makes any sense. Again, I don't have 100% specifics on this because we are just playing a snapshot. So this is just a few features. But I like this. I'm very happy with this. I think this is very cool. This guy seems to be very happy about it as well. So that is the new potions, the lingering potions. But yeah, let me just show you what I was saying a second ago. So if we just spam these as much as possible, you will see the FPS doesn't really drop at all. It stays pretty much where it is. There's a small difference. There are a lot of particles here, but realistically, there's not that big of a difference between it. So that's cool. That's good to see. So let's go over to the end and let's have a little look at this dragon, and I'll show you the changes. All right, through we go. So one thing I'll show you quickly then is this guy. This has changed a little bit as well. The block now for the portal to the extra end world, end village place has changed. It does have a new animation to it, and it is very weird. It does make me feel a little bit funny, but I like it. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. So that's something that's slightly new. This is something that will only be valid in the snapshot, but if you are playing the snapshot, this is how it's being done at the moment, I understand. And this is to respawn the Enderdragon and that will respawn him. This does need to be built along the north axis, so if we go facing, it will say facing north. It does have to be built along this way, but it's just a clay creeper. You can go back and pause the video where you were to see exactly how I've done that, but we wait for this guy to breathe his magical breath onto the floor. We should be able to bottle this up just by right clicking, so I'll wait for him to come back, and once he perches up on this ledge, we will get him to breathe. All right, hopefully now he's going to do his fire thing. There we go. So if we go towards it, we can indeed. You can see there I'm right clicking and picking up the dragon breath. It doesn't look like it actually uses anything off the floor. In fact, I only got 4 bottles from that one breath, so that kind of gives you an idea of how rare this is. But this is one of the first reasons I'm seeing to actually respawn the dragon. At first I wasn't sure why you'd really want to, apart from XP. I mean, I know that they have said that the XP will be less every time that you defeat the dragon, but I couldn't really see the point, but that does give you quite a good reason to. Needing this dragon breath does make some very cool potions, and they are going to be some end gainer items, so I imagine that there'll be some cool things to do with it, but I'm going to leave this guy alone now. I think he's had enough. So there you have it. They are the real big changes of this snapshot. These are the new things added that I have managed to find. I bet you there's something I've missed, but there you go. There always is. So I do want to say a big thank you for watching. I do hope that you are enjoying these snapshots as much as I am, and I do hope you're enjoying my content on them. Of course, if you do want to see more of this, do make sure that you do go ahead and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of these new potions and the new dragon breath and that kind of stuff. I, for one, am pretty excited to see what comes next. So yeah, I'll see you next time.